Sunday. I am so glad you're listening to me right now. I am in this beautiful area. I just love the air out here, and I just wanted to take time to rest. And so this week, that's what I'm actually talking about. I had quite a busy week, and this morning it just dawned to me, like, you know what? I think sometimes we get so busy trying to do either schoolwork or work in itself, or trying to run projects, or just trying to do something. Most of us are so busy that we override resting. We just cut off resting and just think it's a waste of time to rest. But you know, this week I think one of the things that I've learned so much is the importance of rest, because I got to a place where I felt like my head was hot. I felt like I was getting sick. I felt fatigued. I felt just sick. And this is because I was so busy and I didn't make it intentional to just find time to rest. And you see, when we talk about, you know, being successful, being rich, and being wealthy, and all of that, we always think there is no rest for the successful, there is no rest for the rich, there is no rest for the wealthy, because they need to just keep making money. They don't leave room for any free time, because money needs to be made. But I beg to differ, because I know that if we have 24 hours in a day, you can still manage to do your businesses, your projects and whatnot, but we should still be intentional about finding time to rest. It's very important, because even if we go back to scripture, we get to see that even God, during creation, when he started, he still took the seventh day to rest. If it wasn't important, he would have worked the whole time. But then he took the seventh day just to give us a way to follow and say, you know what, it's important for you to take a rest. I'm not talking about any specific day. I'm just saying be intentional about resting. And then this week I just had a conversation with my boss, and I think I was about to knock off, and he's like, Sheila, where are you going? And I was like, I'm knocking off. And he says, I came before you and I always leave after you. And I said, yeah, I mean, my contract says I should work from this time to this time. Then he goes like, you know, I don't even remember the last time I took some time to rest. And I think that's some of our stories. We share the same testimony. We don't remember the last time we rested. And he said, you know, when I just started work, I used to knock off early on time, and then I'll go and play some sport. I'll hang out with my friends. I'll check on my family. But now I don't do that anymore. So you get to see that when we get so busy, so caught up in this lifestyle of work, of making money, of, you know, doing schoolwork and everything, we are slowly but surely drawing away from family. We are slowly but surely drawing away from friends, which is not good. We need friends as much as we need money. We need family as much as we need money. So even in our busyness, this week I just want you to be intentional about resting. And I just saw this message that Reverend George Chanda had shared earlier this morning, and he was just talking about how this week, he says, you know, even Jesus knew the importance of resting. He says even Jesus at a point would pull the disciples and say, you know what, let's break bread. Let's break bread and break some wine. And have some wine. Let's, you know, people have gathered here to listen to us and whatnot, but let's take time. Let's feed them. Why? Because he knew the importance of rest. And so he was just telling everybody in the church, like, you know what, be intentional this week. Find time with your friends. Sit down together, hang out. Use some time where you're not talking about work, where you're not talking about school. And the reason why I still believe this is the message for the week is because yesterday I was just seeing a post by Mizinga Melu, and she had posted a post, and she said, you know, it's weekend and I just want to shut off work. I just want to spend time with my family, read a book, just relax at home. And you get to see that this whole week the emphasis has been about rest. And so the message I'm bringing to you this week is just find time to rest. I don't know how busy you are, but just be intentional. If you're going to wait for the rest to just flow with your schedule, I assure you, as long as you have plans, as long as you have goals, you are always going to be busy. So you and I need to just make it intentional and say, you know what, starting this time from, let's say, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., I'm not going to do anything work related. I'm just going to relax, read a book. I'm just going to watch this movie. I'm just going to do something that is not work or stressful. And it's important for your health. It's important for your mental state. It's important for your life. So this week, rest well. I love you guys. Have a beautiful week.